So this episode of Monday Night Strowman, or Monday Night Raw, starts with Braun Strowman. And he comes to the ring and he proceeds to tell us a short story about him winning the Universal Championship. And then Kurt Angle comes out with rinky-dinky security guards. So, goodness. This turns into some swift comedy real quick, but I just don't like how they went about it. How they say, okay, Strowman comes to the ring and then Angle comes to the ring, and Angle says that you put people in danger, I'm the general manager, you created an unsafe work environment. Okay, fine. Yeah, we settle things in the ring, not backstage with a grappling hook. Then proceeds to fire Braun Strowman and then leaves. The rinky-dink security has to escort him out. So, guess what's coming? Did you think that Braun Strowman was going to be like, Raw, okay, I leave WWE now. It's been fun. It's been great. Yeah, the Monster Among Men has done everything. Come on. So, they proceed to walk him out. And right before the exit, Braun Strowman starts destroying the security. Duh. Saw that coming. So, he proceeds to say, yeah, I'm not going to leave until everyone catches these hands. Okay, so he's on the warpath of destruction. Alright, that's fine. So, Titus O'Neil and Apollo Crews, Titus Worldwide, against The Bar. Again. And it was basically a wash and repeat of what happened last week. With a distraction. Well, an added distraction from Jason Jordan. He gets more boos than... oh, goodness. Jason Jordan just ruins everything. Jordan ruined this tag match. Causes The Bar to lose. And even Seth Rollins comes out and he's like, okay, what are you doing? And it's like, more dissension between those two coming up. Right on cue, right on time, right on schedule. That train's never late. So, Strowman is backstage looking for Angle. Path of Destruction? Okay. Office? Destroyed. Kurt Hawkins? Destroyed. Piece of Cake? Destroyed. That was the funny part. When he was back there and there was like a little catering section and this guy was holding some chocolate cake and just... And then Braun Strowman just grabs the chocolate cake, eats it, and walks away. That was the funnest part of Raw, for pretty much. I mean, it was. That was the comedy of it. Okay, so Enzo Amore limping to the ring, does his usual stick and says that he has to. Okay, Cedric Alexander has to go through Tony Abs, Tony Nese, before he can get to him. And it's like, okay, so what does Cedric Alexander do? Comes out, but Goldust comes out. And it's just like, ugh. So you know what's going to happen here. Okay? First of all, Cedric Alexander steals the catchphrase of freaking Enzo Amore, which is garbage. Come up with your own shit. Then, okay, the match. It was, to say the least. And Tony Nese ends up losing, of course. So, is Goldust a part of 205 Live now? Is he a cruiserweight? Did he lose that much weight? I mean, remember when Matt Hardy did that? When he slimmed down, lost weight, and became cruiserweight champion? That actually happened, remember? I mean, just... So, is Goldust going to do the same thing? Okay. Yeah. So, the path of destruction continues with Braun Strowman just, still destroying stuff. Okay. Production truck comedy. He goes inside of the truck and he scares everybody out except the cameraman that's following him around. Then he pushes over a big rig. Maybe that was a big rig from Big Rigs Over the Road Racing, that video game. Okay, yeah, big rigs just go through everything and shit. Maybe it was one of those rigs, but come on. Do you think he actually did that alone? No. But it was funny how he drives it out, he disconnects it, he drives it out, and Kurt Angle's like, no. So while he's doing, all he's hearing is, no, stop, no, stop. and he doesn't stop. Trucks goes over. And then he proceeds to go down. He goes back to the aisle, to the ramp. And maybe he was going to go to the ring. But then he sees the announce team. And then, Booker T proceeds to leave. Pushes Michael Cole. Yes, he did. He pushed Michael Cole into the path of Strowman. So Strowman ends up grabbing him. And since he was about to destroy Michael Cole, Kurt Angle's like, no, I just got off the phone with Stephanie McMahon. The cops are not coming. You're rehired. Stephanie McMahon hires you. Okay, you're hired. Okay, so yeah, get fired from your job, quote unquote, and then go on a warpath and get rehired by one of your main bosses. Okay, yeah, let's see if that happens. Let's see if that works in actual practice. No, it won't. So don't fucking try that. But then he proceeds to grab Michael Cole and throws Michael Cole into the security anyway. Okay, yeah. I still like when Michael Cole got F5'd. Michael Cole getting rammed, just getting thrown in security. Not as entertaining, but he still took more bumps than The Miz. Okay. I just think that's funny. You're fired. You're hired for destroying our shit. You couldn't get him out of the building. You couldn't activate all the superstars. Okay, so at a pay-per-view, it took Kane and certain others, the Bar and Gizzard, to put him in a trash compactor, but you couldn't get him out of the building on this episode. WWE logic for you. So, Asuka versus Nia Jax. Nia was looking like she was trying to do the whole dominant thing, and they watered down Asuka. Yes, they did. But this match ended up being stopped because Nia Jax couldn't continue because of her left leg. And it's like, alright. Yeah, because her left leg was on the steps. Asuka trips her up, leg goes in, and Nia actually gets hurt. Okay, fine. So they stopped the match. Even though Asuka was hurt as well and trying to recover and things like that. And during that, Alexa actually comes out, quote-unquote, concerned for Nia Jax. So, Jason Jordan ruins another segment. Kurt Angle is in his office looking at what Braun Strowman did. Yeah, there was a freaking TV monitor destroyed. Oh, wow. Chairs and desks destroyed. TV monitor destroyed. Oh my god, Braun Strowman was really, really serious. So Jason Jordan comes in and thanks Kurt Angle. And Kurt is just like, you can tell, he's like, okay, not now. And Jason Jordan has the nerve to suggest for his tag team partner, Seth Rollins, for Seth to go against Finn Balor. Yeah, okay. Again, Jason Jordan ruins everything. So Nia Jax had ice over her knee. And she's with Alexa. Enzo arrives. How you doing? And Alexa basically just gets kicked out. Yeah. She's like, no, I got this. And Nia's like, no, he's got this. So, nah. Oh, well, fine. So, the Revival goes against a couple of jobbers, beats the jobbers, and proceeds to get on the mic and say that we're professional wrestlers. They blame past wrestlers for becoming a mockery, for wrestling becoming a mockery. Okay, look. The reason why I didn't like what they said here is because this was pertaining to a week before Raw 25. 25th anniversary of Raw. And if they're going to start saying stuff like this, they're going to be buried very quickly by certain legends that's going to come back. Remember, the Ascension did the same shit. And look at the Ascension now. They're a comedy. They're a joke. Don't fucking do that to the Revival. Alright? Don't fucking do that. Please. So, Honky Tonk Elias, you know, he comes out, he sings, WWE stands for Walk with Elias, you know, that whole shtick. And now since Joe is injured and gone and most likely not going to be in the Royal Rumble, he's going to be gunning for John Cena in the Royal Rumble just because of what John Cena did to him on Christmas. And it's like, okay, Oh, God. You know damn well. Oh, so what? You're going to set up Elias versus John Cena at WrestleMania now? Ugh. So, he introduces the Jizz and the Jizzards. So, they come out, and, of course, Jizz wants the IC title back, and to make it irrelevant again, because, again, he'll sit on it. He'll sit on it, he won't do anything with it, and that's pretty much it. He's talking about that he made it something. No, he didn't. He made it irrelevant, and he sat on the freaking title. For the most part, yes, he did. I mean, put on a fucking classic match, and then, alright. But, no, he has no capabilities of doing that. That's one of the main reasons why I don't fucking like him. It's just, alright. So, he's saying that all of this will be awesome, winning will be awesome, and I'm like, no, that will just be shit. It will be shit. If he wins the belt at Raw 25th anniversary, it will be shit, and it will shit all over the Intercontinental Championship again. So, Roman Reigns versus Jizz Crew. 2-on-1. Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. Well, guess what happens here? Yeah, basically, this was one of the most boring and off-place handicap matches I've ever seen. Both of them are trying to handle Roman Reigns, trying to pull him to a corner so they could tag. And I'm just like, oh, this is garbage. The Jizz even tries interfering, always getting caught, always facing Roman Reigns and running away and getting down and begging and jodicing. And I'm just like, end this, please. But this went on way too fucking long. But what happens? Roman Reigns actually fucking wins. Duh. Did you think it was going to be anything otherwise? So, Sonya Deville versus Sasha Banks. Oh, yeah. And Absolution was there. And you got Mickie James and Bayley on the other side. And Sonya Deville actually freaking wins. And it's like, okay. That's fine. Sasha Banks comes off the middle rope and actually gets kicked. And then gets pinned. And it's like, damn. Remember when Sasha Banks was the boss? The legit boss? I think that time has passed. And I'm not the only one that's saying that. It's just a damn shame, that's all. So, you got Rollins and Jason Jordan backstage. Okay, Rollins is once again giving Jason Jordan lessons. What? He shouldn't have came and quote unquote caused a distraction for the bar. Okay, that's fine. And again, you're teaching someone about tag teams and tag team wrestling when he's been a tag team champion. He's a 3-time tag team champion now in NXT, on SmackDown Live, and now with you. Yeah, and that distraction was some heel stuff. Okay. Delete. Matt Hardy versus Heath Slater. Okay. Yeah. There was no Woken Bray stuff this week. Yeah. Alright. Fine. Matt Hardy wins. What does it prove? And it's not like there were words for Heath Slater and Rhino, who was out there after the match. There was absolutely nothing. So, yeah. Okay. Fine. So, Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. Okay, you had Anderson and Gallows out there. You had them out there. Jason Jordan was out there. And this was a pretty good freaking match, all things considering, even with all the interference and the clusterfuckness that happened at the end. So the Bar comes out and they try to corner Jason Jordan. So Jason Jordan actually gets away from the Bar, and then the Bar gets attacked by the Club. Anderson and Gallows and the Bar are going at it. You saw Finn Balor jump on all 4 of them. And Finn Balor proceeds to get into the ring. Tries to put a graw. Misses it. But the funniest part of the match is when Seth Rollins tries a frog splash. Well, he tried a splash. And Finn Balor reverses it into a pin. And you can clearly see the referee sliding down and hitting the mat. So people think that that's a 1 count. But I guess it wasn't supposed to be. So he hits the mat and slaps down and says 1, 2. Now that's 3 seconds right there. So people think that the match is over. Seth Rollins actually kicks out, and it's like, Okay. They even showed an instant replay of that shit after the freaking match was done. So, alright, match continues. Okay, look, and again, distraction, Cesaro gets on the freaking apron, but to no avail. Finn Balor tries to go to the ropes and gets tripped up by Jason Jordan. Seth Rollins actually takes advantage, and he fucking does the curve stomp. When he did that, I was like, whoa, that's actually back? Well, why the fuck would he use the pedigree? And he was using the knee for quite some time, but I guess they wanted something with more impact with Seth Rollins. So he ends up pinning Finn Balor and actually gets the freaking win. Okay. And he didn't even look like he wanted to really celebrate with Jason Jordan, but Jason Jordan was just there. And that's pretty much Raw. And the club picks up Finn Balor, and the show goes off the air, and it's just like, okay, that's kind of anticlimactic. Yeah, but that was Raw. This show, man. Okay. See, now next week is the going home episode before the Royal Rumble, and it's also the 25th anniversary of Raw. It's going to be held in 2 different locations, and the Intercontinental Championship is going to be on the line. There's with someone that can't wrestle versus Roman Reigns. Anyway, what did you think about the show? Do you agree or disagree with my opinions? Do you think I'm full of shit? Please leave a comment below. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, set up those notifications. I'm always open for a debate about wrestling. Drop kicks, body slams, throwing motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor. That's coming soon. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and I'll see you later. Credits.